Good evening. I hope I find you well on this sunny evening. 25 or 26 degrees, roast you out of it. So it's the daily strength and daily living for the 10th of June or the 10th of July 2026. And do not let your heart be troubled. Trust in me, trust also in my Son Jesus. That's the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 1. Be convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation is able to separate you from my love that is in Christ Jesus the Lord. St. Paul's letter to the Romans, chapter 8, verses 38 and 39. Always remember that there is nothing that can stop me from loving you. That's Jesus. Oh, be the hope. Isn't that lovely? And that's glad in your heart. You put the roses on your cheeks. Now, our hymns, the usual. Here we are, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Say hello to him. Yeah. And say hello to you, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Sweet Heart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. Up there now, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Keep an eye on things. Come on down, our Blessed Mother. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. How are you, Blessed Mother? Sweetheart of G, hail Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on thy search, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner. Pray for me. Up there now, Blessed Mother. Keep an eye on things. There's the Blessed Mother always keeps an eye on us. So there you are. How did you get on today, wherever you are? I hope things worked out satisfactorily for you. I wasn't able to do the videos there last night, yesterday evening. I was late coming back. I went to Bettystown to have a swim. And I went for Kells Slane and then Drogheda, and I had to go through Drogheda. You want to see the traffic. And then I had to go on and go on up towards Julianstown and take a sharp turn as I was going to go to Laytown. I went a long way around, if you like, and I went to Laytown and had to park there in Laytown. There's toilets there. I had to go there and do my number one. And so it was, that drive. So then I went on to Bettystown, and I got a parking in the Nimbley spot that I have in the car, and I got it parked. It just convenient enough to the thing. So I had my deck chair and my two bags with my togs on, and so walked down. But when I got down, the sea was out nearly a mile, if you like. Well, it wasn't a mile, but it was out shocking far. So I had to walk. I could see people was out there, sitting on whatever they were sitting on, and had little tents and all the rest of it. I had to keep the heat off them, I suppose. And as I went off, and it was a good long walk, and you were walking through small little puddles here and there. I had my shoes on, but it was all right. But it was a long, wild walk. And then when I put the deck chair, then I could see that there was a shallow part. Then you had to go out another good bit to get anywhere deep. But I was browned off walking, to be honest with you. And I got in, and I had my togs on anyways, and I stripped off and put on my watch, and I put my jacket under the seat of in the back seat when I parked it up the way, not to do it when I was. So I didn't have my jacket, so I just had my shirt and trousers, and then I had the togs on. So I got undressed and then went into the sea, and I got it maybe up to my not my knees, about halfway up. So rather than going out, I splashed myself and wet my hair and all the rest of it and my body with the water. There was no point of going out because I could see I'd have to go another good distance to get any depth. So I did that, and it was kind of awkward, to be honest with you. And the tide was out so long. I said to myself, I don't think I'll be coming here again. Well, not that way. I went back a different way, a much shorter way. But I was tired, to be honest with you. And then I had to walk back, and then the car parked. No, not doing anything. I had to go up a little bit. So it was a good long walk, and I was fairly tired after the whole effort. But at least I had the salt water, and get myself nearly like as it was in for a dip. I wet myself all over, and then as I say, I had the deck chair, so I was able to dry myself, and then I had the watch, had that on the chair, and that and the other things, and little scapular that I have in the miraculous man medal on my neck, and I had all that there. So I had a good bit of stuff, which is a bit awkward, and I dried myself anyway. And I was able to do the needful and put on the watch and this, that, and the other, and put on my scapulars and all the rest of it. And it was a bit of a wind, and under the bags because it didn't go away to try and get it back to try and put the stuff into it, so which I did. And then I dressed myself and went off. We carried the deck chair and the two bags, and I managed to avoid any of the kind of bits of streams or wherever they were. And I got back, and it was a long enough walk. And by the time I got back, I'll tell you, I was tired. And I put the stuff in the boot of the car and put on my jacket. And where I was parked, I thought there was shops that would have various what you'd like. But the only thing that I could see, there was a chip shop like Lario's or Mario's or like Italian. So I thought I'll go in there and have something. So a little bag of chips. But they put more in it than I need, if you like. And he said they were fairly hot. And then I was going to have a cone, and then I decided to have a shake or whatever you call it. And it was in a container. But goodness, it was fairly full. And I thought it'd be like stiff, but it was real soft. And some would kind of nearly spilled as I was doing it, but it didn't spill on me. I was able to wipe it off the car. I just had it sitting in the car with the door open, and I had it, and it was quite refreshing. And then he had said the chips were very hot, so when I couldn't see a refuse bin for to get rid of the thing. So I mean, that's very remiss to have a kind of a centre like what there was. Various kind of shops that didn't suit yours truly. Um, Barbers and this, that, and the other. But the only shop that was any good was the Mario's, the chip shop. And they had other nice things with it, but all I wanted was just a few chips. And it was a few is all I'd want. But anyway, I had some on the way home. But there was plenty in it when I got home. I bust up out for the boards. I put more out today. But then I was fairly tired, and by the time I got back, I got back a better way. But it was still late enough. And by the time I did what I had to do, I was just too tired to do the videos that I normally do, the hymns and that. So as I say, I had to swim, but I'm not going to go there to Ballystown again. I'd be quicker going to Dundalk and then go on out towards out towards the, well, there's a nice beach and it's deep. You don't have to be walking out for ages. So we'll go there next week, probably midweek, because the weekend would be too many. But midweek are not so bad. Children are off, and the mothers are taking them to the sea. So there was plenty of children at the beach, and there was a good crowd. And there was a time you could park the cars along the beach, but that was closed off for some strange reason. They didn't, so there's cars on the right hand side, but that was nearly packed. Wouldn't be worth the while going down trying to get a parking. I prefer to do it where I had it. It's safer. But that was my day yesterday. So make allowances for it. And you know something? I was busy enough today too, so mum's the word I'll talk about that again. And I hope you had a nice day. But the heat, it's hard to do on with that heat. I've got a deck chair just that I brought with me and I have it in the shade out there now, and I sit in it. Had a shower earlier on to freshen up after being in the sea and that. Well, not in the sea in the full sense of the word, but I'm going to. There's a nice place outside Dundalk that I swam in years ago. I'd like to have a kind of a swim now, getting on in years, so I'd be leaning me back and doing a bit of the backstroke and that. And but it's nice to have I swim, not too much because I used to swim much more, and so did my late wife. We used to swim out in Newcastle and County Wicklow, and it was where we went. It was deep. You got in. You were covered. You had no time to sort of wade yourself out. It was just you were in up to you were swimming straight away, and so you had to adjust to the cold, and that's what we used to do. But now, as I say, I like to have a swim in the sea. The salt water, I think, is good for you. And we'll see now next week. I'll report, and I hope I won't be as long gone. I know what this place is. I was in it before, and it was handy. So I hope I'll go there in during the week, midweek. So bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening, wherever you happen to be. And sing an odd little hymn. Do you power of good.